Hello. So we're live again, and today we're going to do, we're going to finish up some CRM stuff. I've got about a half hour before it's boys game time. Childish things, right? You gotta have them, gotta keep them. Feel free to hop in the chat if you are new. Comment below if you have questions and things like that. If you want to go into that depth. If you guys have questions, put them in the chat below. We'll answer them later. In the meantime, let's dive in and build. So I'm new to live. Bear with me. Trying to play some music. Trying to hang out. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Turn this way down. There we go. All right, so this went into spam, by the way. The reason I couldn't find it earlier was my make program went into spam. So here's what it is if you want to see what that looks like. It's pretty cool. They're called scenarios, and what you do is I'm going to skip all that. I've already built like 3 of these. So you open the scenario builder. You can browse templates if you want them already pre-made for you, pre-built. It's pretty cool. You can go in here, you hit the plus button, and you pick a program. So for me, I'm a big Cognito Forms guy, right? So I take this Cognito's Forms, and it's looking for new entries. So when I get a new form, I can just drag it over here. This is create a webhook, and I can connect it. So also, I'm not going to do it now, but what is it going to connect to? So R is go high level, which is GHL. So I think it's the lead connector once you actually get in there. So high level lead connector, and it's going to create a contact. So there you have it. That's literally almost done. You got to log into both and make them work. So we've got from the Cognito form, someone fills out that form. So if you haven't been to my website, it's a little bit cheesy, but we'll do think insurance guide, best quote. That's the next thing, is to update this guy. So here's my Cognito form, where I can pick home, auto, renters, whatever type of policy I want to quote on, and then I can type in the information. So 2015 Honda CRV, whatever it is. I can add a second vehicle, whatever the case is, type of coverages I want, the number of drivers, then it drops down. So we're just put test. You can put the date of birth. I'm just putting some fake data in here for now. And then are you married? If you are, at the end, it's going to ask for spouse because I said I wanted one driver, but I'm married, so it's going to question that a little bit. So I'll move forward. I'm not going to fill this whole thing out, but essentially that's my Cognito form. And if it comes in here, you see this lightning bolt that tells me it constantly is connected to it. So it sees that webhook, it shoots it out into my high level. So now when I go into my high level on my contacts page, it literally just creates a contact and puts them in there. Now we're going to make some custom fields here to where we're going to have these custom fields where we have like the year, make, and model of car 1, car 2, so on and so forth, so that when it does that, it's going to just shoot it in there, and all the data, I'm going to map it. So once I get in here, I'll show you more in the future when we get to this point, because I got to log into each of them, and I still have to create their own accounts for this test subject. But you'll see here there's a sidebar that comes down, and I'll be able to pick this data field goes into that data field. So year of car 1 goes to year of car 1. The make of car 1 goes to make of car 2. So it's literally mapping and it's like you were to take and copy the information yourself. All right, so that's there. I just wanted to show you that that's up and running. We are using this, so I told you guys I would download this. So let me download a copy of this. I'll put the link, shared URL to clipboard. You can download these. No? Okay. So I'll put this in our little notepad here to give to you guys on that last video. There we go. All right. I wonder how loud this is. Oh, got a new lead. I don't know if you can see it. New lead. Love it. Question is it in a state that I'm licensed in. Home and auto, Kentucky. I don't think my guys are in Kentucky, but they will get a response from somebody. I got an auto from Florida, also got that. Says I'm live. Let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, that sounds pretty good. I need to get the audio on this turned up. Because this is not the best. Device looks good, everything's good there. Welcome to the chat, just kind of hanging out. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Okay, so it sounds good. Should I put a thing on there that says I'm monitoring the chat? Alright, so we want to, next step is we want to build the automation. So let's do new lead flow. So create new opportunity. I'm going to send an internal notification for me as the user. So this is assuming I'm like looking at this thing constantly. So I'm not always going to be in front of it. I could switch it to an SMS, a text message. And then that way, if I wanted to text my phone and be like, hey, you got a new lead, that could be an option. It just depends how often you get leads. I would say for new people, if you're not buying leads, you should notify yourself via email or SMS. I'm going to put SMS because I think that's probably for the newer people. You probably don't have a lot happening. And then the new user, assigned user, we don't really have a user, but we're going to say you have a new lead. Let's create the value, contacts, full name. And we're going to, that's fine for now. I'm just going to save that. That's going to come instantly. Trying to debate if I want to go really in depth. So if we want to have this create the opportunity, that's fine. We're going to get the notification, but then we can create these paths. So we'll see if, do we want to do that? So if I do the if then, so we'll say if referral. So we'll say contact, we'll say source, contact details, source is referral. Then go down this path and then we'll say lead. So if the contact details are we'll just say website, that's fine. So then if it's a referral, we can create an entire path for it to go. It can be the same as the lead path, but at least it kind of separates them. I can do that, or I can create separate workflows. And I think that having separate workflows is going to be better, so that if I change one, then it's not going to affect the other as much. So I'm just going to reload this and not save it. Clicking buttons here. The stream looks like, okay. Let's see. that still saved the SMS. Let's go wait a minute. It's going to send them an SMS. Hi, contact first name. This is your name at whatever place in Fowler, Joe's Insurance, whatever the case is I'm working on. Your quote now. Do you have a few minutes to chat? Okay, so that's going to be, let's see. Let's change that. It's so hard because it's hard to, like, that's the only thing I wish the software had was a mapping software. It has one, but you've got to create it. And picture it in your head is like trying to figure it all out. So let's do this. Let's create a calendar. So let's show you. So we essentially want to build lead comes in, lead gets SMS and phone call, where if it's referral, SMS and call, but then we're trying to more set up the appointment for the referral. That's my side notes. We need to do calendar for the appointments. And we can connect it to Google or whatever. I'm just going to make a calendar for now. So let's go to fasting now. 7 o'clock. Can't eat anything. Sucks. But lost a bunch of weight just for the heck of it. Alright, so we need to make a calendar. Okay, so we're going to do schedule meetings with multiple team members simultaneously. I think we just want a standard calendar. So this will be primary calendar. We're going to do every 30 minutes, Monday through Friday. We'll do 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. My location, we're just going to say phone call. Let's save that. Okay, so here's my calendar. So people can come here. They can pick basically any day. So we'll just say, test it out here. We'll say the 8th. Say 9:30, continue, first name, last name, great. So that'll connect. That works. So we got the main calendar set up. And then we can go back. Let's do marketing. We're going to change up the template. So SMS1, I'm sorry, I'm doing this all from memory, and that's not what we're supposed to be doing. We need to make a new chat. Actually, you know what? Let's go here. Let's take automation number 8. Let's copy this. New chat. Alright, create automation with setup sequence, admin. Okay, so we want to do that. Okay, that might be a little bit more than we need. Help me create the best SMS, phone call, and email campaign for a referral lead, the PNC industry. Okay, the variety of lead to segments. Okay, based on the interests and demographics, this will allow you to tell your message for better engagement. Keep the SMS message concise, informative. Yes, we get that. Introduce phone call campaign. Let's see. All right, so day 1, SMS blast. Send personalized referral agency to mentoring the referral source. So the first thing we need to make a note of is we need to create a referral. These are custom fields. We need to create a referral source. And then highlight a time limited special offer. Okay, we'll just say in the next, we'll just kind of use our time as the offer. Include a clear call to action, reply with quote to receive a fast quote or call dedicated number. It's a little bit corny. Day 2, phone call blitz. Begin the series of phone calls that leads this process to the SMS. Emphasis. Day 3, launch email campaign. Day 4, it's not very aggressive. Follow up with SMS. Day 5, phone call surge. Resume calling. Aggressive. A little bit more aggressive. Ethical guidelines. 1 call and 1 text. Usually should be 2 calls the first day. Morning, night. Send an SMS when the lead comes through, at least within a good time frame. Calling is probably more important. Send personalized referral leads. Okay, so what should I say in the first SMS? Hi, recipient name, mutual contacts, just we offer PC for quick consultations. That's a little bit, let's make it more personable. It's too raw, it's too AI-y. That'd be a great fit for your hey recipient. Mutual contacts name, that would be a great fit for our insurance needs. So the offer exclusive PNC deal, simply reply quote and personally get you a tailored quote. No, it's still robotic and too raw. Let's do a salesy. Make it about setting an appointment to call. Pass along information. I'd love to connect. We offer personal P&C solutions. I'm here to help. Let me find out. Could we schedule a quick call for your convenience? Please reply call. Let me know if you're prepared time. I'll make. Looking forward to chatting with you soon. We don't want the person to feel like their friend referred them to us and they're into a automation system, because you can tell that people get that. I like this so far. Pass along your name, and I'd love to connect. We offer personalized P&C insurance solutions, and I'm here to help. Let's find a time for you that so I would probably put it more along the lines like, would you be interested in kind of like talking or doing a quote? Kind of what they're saying, sort of. They're trying to say similar. So we want to do more along the lines. Make it more about the peace. Nah, we don't want peace of mind. That's kind of pitchy. We could schedule a quick time. Make it more about them choosing a time on my calendar. See what it does there. Nice. Okay. Hello, this is Dizza. I hope you're doing well and be interested in your mention you might be interested in personalized P&C solutions. I'd love to connect with you. To make these easier, I'd set a calendar available time slots. Looking forward to chat with you. I kind of like that. It's a little salesy. It's a little pitchy. So this is we can change this anytime. Even if we use this 100 times over, we can actually change this, this information in one slot without having to change it all. So let's paste this. Okay, whatever. So instead of recipient's name, we're gonna put contact's first name, and we're gonna get rid of that. We'll put our first name, and we'll put the name of our agency. Okay, I hope you're doing well. And then we'll do the referral. We have to create what I put a note here for first. So we have to create that referral source, but in the meantime, we can at least, we'll leave that blank. Mention you might be interested in the personalized, maybe interested in personalized insurance solutions. Little AIE, if that's a word. Interested in and or auto. I would love. So I'd love to connect with you to make things easier. I've set up a calendar with available slots. You can, here's the link. So we're gonna put our calendar link here. Okay, so whatever user we choose, their calendar link will go there. Looking forward to chat. Looking forward to our chat and assisting you with your insurance needs. Looking forward to our chat and assisting you with your insurance needs. Okay, that's not bad. It's a little long, but it's not bad. We'll say new referral. Okay, we're going to cancel that. We're going to just do a new one. Okay, so we made our first one. Now for now, let's go back and you know, we can do that for now. So new referral, let's say this, instead of doing mutual contacts information, so the referral source. You're gonna have to make each person a referral source because there's not really a spot for it. So for example, if you go to the contacts tab, there is a company option. So we can add a new company, so we can say this is the referral partner, right? And then whatever their phone number is, we'll just put referral. Whatever the case is, you can put that. You can put their website, www.helper.com. Let's say google.com for now. Description, who they are, their address, all that fun stuff. Postal code, country, that's great. So you can add that as a company. The benefit of doing that is if we start tagging people as this referral partner, so when we come into our normal list, I'll just use my test one for an example. We can go in here and go to, let me get rid of all these. I believe it's on the contact info. Additional info, general info, one of these tabs. So that's their business name. Oh, here we go, company. So we can add them to the referral company as they come in. And then let's say we had another one. So let's go back and say this one is also on that company. So now when I go to contacts, I can actually just look at the company and say, okay, so here's this company. This person has referred 2 contacts to me. I like that way, but I want to toy a little bit with getting a little bit more into the marketing because there is an affiliate manager. So there is a way to actually create affiliates. I'm not super familiar with this part, so I might do some research off camera to kind of play with this because I do want to start doing this. You have to have obviously Stripe connected if you're going to pay them because it's going to create a product, even if you're not paying them anything. Essentially what you can do is you can track, you know, if you've paid them, the revenue, the customers they've gotten you, the churn, the leads. You can actually track the data that leads coming in with. So let's just call this referral partner, right? This is just for example. So if you had a funnel, which we are going to build, this is built based on the website. So you send them their own link that goes to a funnel. We can use a template and we've connected it to that, and that form goes into this. And then we're just not going to have a payout frequency. So we could just say every 60 flat commission, we'll just say $0 offered. I guess you got to have something in there. Let's see, percentage, 0%. No, can't do it. You got to have some sort of pay. Okay, so maybe this won't work for what we're talking about, but if you're paying somebody for it, so we'd say a flat commission and we give them a penny per lead. Maybe it does or doesn't go that far. And then you can put how long the cookie life is for. We're just going to say 2 days so that we don't actually have it. So if we create that campaign, it might not work because I don't have this. Let's table this. I like this option for now. Let's stick with what we've got. I'm going to do one last thing before we log off. I'm going to create that custom field. So in that custom field, I'm going to look at my folders. I'll probably put it under the general info. So if we go into general info, let's add a field, do a single line. Actually, I'm going to do, yeah, we'll do a single line. And then the field name is going to be Referral Partner. And it's going to be tied to the contact. It's under that tab. Okay, and save it. So now when we go to the contact, okay, if we go to the general info, there's now a referral partner spot. So I can say Jason, right? So now when that is tagged, that can put them with the company. And then we can automate this. So now we can actually, well, first off, the OCD in me has to change this. So let's go to custom fields, go to the folder, go to general info, and let's move this referral partner to the top. Okay, so now it's at the top. That's bugging me. And then let's take that into our SMS message. So we're going to go to our marketing, and we're going to go to our templates. We're going to say new referral partner SMS, and we're going to switch this spot out. So this is going to be the referral partner. Custom fields, referral partner. So now when it texts them, hi customer, this is Mark from whatever insurance. I hope you're doing well. Bill Smith partner, whoever partner mentioned you'd be interested in getting a quote for home and auto. I'd love to connect with you to make things easier. I've set up a calendar with available time slots. You can choose a time that works best for you. Here's the link. And then that's the link to our calendar. Looking forward to our chat and assisting you with your insurance needs. Now, it's also going to have the stop in there because that's just part of the settings. So when you go into your personal profile, that setting in here is actually going to have these opt-out messages. So reply stop to unsubscribe, all of that type of stuff. You do want to get their permission that you're able to text them. Some states, I don't know what state you're in, require that you get the permission before you text them. So you may or may not want to turn that on or off. But that template's there that you can do that. So you can send them a message or call them and check the box that you can text them. Whatever you guys do, you got to figure that part out. Our state lets us do that if we've gotten permission, if it's a known person. And then if we have, like on my form, I make a checkbox that says I can text you and email you, and any marketing partnerships I can contact you with, and they just have to accept that. Otherwise, I won't talk to them. I just don't want the person, if I can't, have somebody help them without me having to get permission every time. Let's leave it there. So for now, that's where our automation is. So when we have the lead come in, just to show ourselves, lead comes in, it's tagged as referral. It creates an opportunity in our opportunities pipeline with the source of referral. It notifies us via text message. For now, we're just going to say you have a new contact with their name, and then just for creds, I'm going to put their phone number in there, and then I'm also going to put their email. Okay, so contacts, email. Okay, there we go. So we've got that. It's going to wait 1 minute. It's going to send them a message, and we're going to actually switch it to the new referral SMS 1. So now, hello contact, we already read that. It's going to send them a text message, and then it's going to set me a note inside of the CRM to call them. And this is what we call a task. So the task is going to have their name. It's going to say new lead or new referral, referral, call 1. Okay, call now. It's going to assign to a user. I only have one user in here, so it's just going to be me. And I'm going to save that action. So now what's going to happen, save this, is when that lead comes in on my dashboard, when I log in, right here on this task section, it's going to have a task for me to call who I need to call during that day. So now I don't have to think about it at all. I literally just log into my system. I go to this dashboard, or for those of you that don't want to see everything at once, I go to contacts, and in contacts I have tasks, and then I just have this flat page that I can look at and just have my tasks. Great. Call 1, call 2, I need to do this, I need to do that. My day is structured. I've already designed it yesterday so that I don't have to, for the next 5 years, 3 years, or whatever, redo this and, oh, I forgot to call Bill because I normally do, or I forgot to call Sue because I normally do. They're in here. They're getting contacted without me having to do anything. We're there. We're moving forward, okay? So that's step 1. I'll do some more lives. I'm just playing with this thing. Let me know if you guys think this is stupid, if these lives are a waste of time and you just want me to build it and then just show you what I built at the end. I thought it'd be cool to at least document it and record every step that I did. I'm not the 99 expert number 101 guy. So just a heads up with this. I am, out of a scale from 1 to 100, I'm probably a 70 as far as using the system. There's a few things that get really in depth that I would outsource. And if we need to, we will. I'll just do that, and we'll build this loadout for you guys that you can use, and just go from there. So, like, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. If you want to follow this, this is going to be in that channel. I'm Mark W. Flockhart.